Vegas.
So do you want a lock from the King of Rock? If you have some cash to spare, you're in luck. A clump of Elvis Presley's hair is going up for auction in Chicago. It comes from a collection belonging to one of Elvis Presley's close friends, Gary Pepper, and is expected to sell for over $14,000. Other Elvis items include record sleeves, clothing, and a series of photos taken at his wedding to Priscilla in 1967. And today's next guest has been collecting Elvis memorabilia for the last 30 years. Next to me, Narita Howe, co-owner of the King's Ransom exhibit. How are you?
Good, good, thank you.
Okay, so first of all, you have 125 items.
Correct.
Out there, and people can see them where?
At the Imperial Palace.
Okay, and it's just $10, and you have
$10.
all kinds of great stuff.
We have a lot of great stuff. We also have his car on display. And of course, all these wonderful things, among other wonderful Elvis items.
So big and small. Let's start with the smallest that you brought in, which is so cool. This beautiful ring of Elvis's. Talk to me about it.
This is the On Tour ring. This is a blue topaz ring that Elvis wore in the documentary On Tour. And he wore this throughout his life a fairly good amount of time.
Right.
And it's about 5-6 carats.
And it's a blue topaz, and it's I'm very careful with it.
Yes,
because,
go right ahead. Go right ahead.
But Elvis had a huge finger. Just in case you're wondering, it's like doesn't even fit on my thumb. It's huge. Okay, Elvis, also talk about this beautiful cross.
This cross has a great story. This cross was given to a little girl in Monroe, Louisiana. Actually, Elvis gave a scarf to this little girl, tied it around her neck loosely, but when she was put back down into the audience, two ladies in the audience decided to do a little tug-of-war with the scarf. When he saw that happening, he stopped the show, took this cross off his neck, and proceeded to give it to her and said, "No one's going to take this away from you."
Beautiful. And then there it is.
There it is. Yeah, absolutely.
Now we're going to talk about this belt, which you can see Elvis in this picture wearing the Zodiac belt.
Right.
He was very much into this.
Absolutely, absolutely. This is actually Elvis in 1970 wearing this belt. What's interesting about this belt is that he kept it pretty much till 1977 when he gave it to his fiancée at the time, Ginger Alden. They had a whole talk about the Zodiac, and he gave her this wonderful belt.
It is. And what you said was interesting about this is that Elvis kept it in his personal collection
for all those years.
For many years.
For all those years, absolutely.
Also, another interesting part of Elvis's collection, part of his own wardrobe, is this jacket.
Right. Actually, this jacket came from the 1966 movie Spin Out. But Elvis liked it so much that he did keep it in his own personal wardrobe.
Wow. And you said where was this made from?
This is a Fred Siegel jacket.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting. Now, what is your? I know there's 125 different items from Elvis. How did you guys, you and your husband, I know,
and our partner, Bud Glass,
and your partner, how did you guys collect all of these things?
Well, Elvis was very generous, to a fault actually, and he gave a lot of things away. And we've been lucky enough to meet a lot of people who knew Elvis, acquaintances or auctions, and this is how we pretty much have acquired this wonderful collection.
That's amazing. Yeah. Now, what is you said your favorite piece of this exhibit is something very, very personal.
Right, which is Elvis's Bible. It was on his nightstand the night he passed away, and he has a lot of things underlined in that Bible, which gives us a lot of insight to who really Elvis was.
And also this exhibit, I know it's here at the Imperial Palace, and there are the times and a price to get in and all that good stuff.
Right.
But this exhibit has traveled even internationally. You said
yes,
to Germany.
We've been to Germany.
And how do other people outside of the United States react to all of these things from Elvis, a man that wasn't even from their country?
Absolutely. You know, Elvis is totally timeless, and it is amazing to see people's reaction to items that were his. I've seen people cry, looking at something that actually belonged to Elvis, because this is really as close as they're going to get. Right. So it is amazing to watch them, how much love they have for this man. All
right. Well, again, the exhibit is at the Imperial Palace. 125 different beautiful pieces of memorabilia from Elvis Presley. Narita, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Sure. Jessica.
Ladies, thanks. Very interesting.